Good morning, class 8. Today we are going to complete exercises of science chapter 6. So on page number 90 you can see question answers which you have to do in your science copy with fill in the blanks, and you have to fill C1, C2 and C3 exercises in your book. So here C1 part you can see you have to tell true or false for the following statement. First, deforestation leads to the increase in the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This statement is true. Second, deforestation decreases soil erosion. This statement is false. Third, endangered species are those which are restricted to a particular geographical area only. This statement is false. Fourth, Asiatic lion is an endemic animal. This statement is true. Fifth, dinosaurs are extinct animals. This statement is true. 6. In a zoo, animals live in their natural environment. So this statement is false. In C2 exercise you can see that you have to fill given empty places in book, and then you have to write this exercise in your copy. And the C3 part you can see. So C2 part is your homework. C3 part multiple choice questions. So for the first, only plants is the right option. For the second, biosphere is the right option. For the third, endemic species is the right option. For the fourth, endemic species is the right option. For the fifth, dodo is the right option. The work that has to be done in science copy, you have to do hard words, definitions, fill in the blanks and question answers in your science copy. Answer in detail. Question 1. Why do we need to conserve biodiversity? So its answer. Biodiversity refers to the number and variety of various life forms such as plants, animals and microorganisms in an area. Plants and animals depend on each other for survival. This means that the destruction of either of the two will affect the life of the other. Hence, we need to conserve biodiversity to maintain the balance of nature. Question 2. What are the causes of loss of biodiversity? So its answer. Causes of biodiversity loss are: first, the major causes for the loss of biodiversity is habitat loss or destruction due to deforestation, over population, pollution and global warming, and the second, over exploitation for commercialization. Third, species extinction, which is a natural process by which biodiversity is affected. Now the question 3. Question 3. Give causes and consequences of deforestation. So its answer. First, causes of deforestation. So in it, first is forests are cleared in order to obtain land for urbanization and industrialization. Second, forests are destroyed to clear land for cultivation of crops and cattle grazing. Third, trees are cut down to be used for firewood. Now the heading, consequences of deforestation. So in it, first is increase in pollution, second soil erosion, third loss of habitat of wild animals, fourth disruption of water cycle. And the question 4, explain how deforestation leads to A. Soil erosion and desertification, and the B. Global warming. So A. Soil erosion and desertification. In it, you can write that desertification causes soil erosion or removal of fertile top layer of the soil. This leaves the soil devoid of humus and makes it infertile, gradually converting it to a desert. Now the B. Global warming. When trees are cut down and burned or allowed to rot, their stored carbon is released into the air as carbon dioxide, and this is how deforestation contributes to global warming. Now the answer 5. Recycling of paper so as to reduce deforestation. In it, you can write that recycling of paper should be done so that a paper can be used more than once. The paper is a biodegradable substance, therefore it cannot disturb the balance of nature. And the B, reforestation. Planting of new trees where forests have been destroyed is called reforestation. C, Project Tiger. So Project Tiger was launched by the Indian government in 1973 to protect the tigers in the country. D, Red Data Book. It is a source book which gives a record of all the endangered animals and plants. Now you can see answer briefly. So in it, answer 1 is conservation is broadly aimed at two aspects. First, to ensure a continuous availability of useful plants, and the second, to preserve the quality of our environment. Answer 2, main forest factors for habitat destruction are: first, cutting of forests; second, pollution; third, natural disasters. Answer 3, flora and fauna. Flora is used to indicate the different plants growing in a particular area. The animals found in that area form the fauna. And the B part of answer 3, biosphere and ecosystem. Biosphere shows the part of the earth in which living organisms live, whereas ecosystem shows the relationship of living things to non-living things on earth. Answer 4. So here you can see that C, D and E part are not given in answer 3 because you all have already done these things in your copy as definitions. Is that clear? Now answer 4. Factors which leads to the formation of endemic species are: first, destruction of habitats; second, increasing population of the species and introduction of new species which compete with the endemic species; third, climatic changes. Now answer 5. Make sure the existing plants are watered regularly and are nourished; second, ban all pesticides; and third, promote reforestation. Answer 6. To protect the flora and fauna and their habitats, our government under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 created protected areas. Protected areas include national parks, wildlife sanctuary and biosphere reserve. Answer 7. National parks. So, Kanha National Park and Dudhwa National Park are the names of national parks. B, Gir Wildlife Sanctuary and Kaziranga Sanctuary are the names of wildlife sanctuaries. Sundarbans, C, Sundarbans Biosphere Reserve and Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve are the two names of biosphere reserves. So students, that's all for today. Thank you class.